Beginner guitar player, here are 3 more great sounding easy songs that you can play using just one string. Hello, I'm Paul Douglas. If you're new here, then please consider subscribing to the channel by hitting that subscribe button down there and hitting the notification bell to get notified of new videos. In this video we're going to cover 3 songs. Another One Bites the Dust by Queen, Sex on Fire by Kings of Leon, and the Peter Gunn theme. Now, I've arranged these to be a little easier than the original versions, but they still sound good and definitely recognisable. They're all pretty easy and can all be played using one string. Okay, so let's jump straight into Another One Bites the Dust. This is played on bass at the beginning of the song, but the guitar does jump in and play the same thing in unison with the bass later in the song, especially when Queen played it live. Brian May does double up on the riff that John Deacon is playing on the bass quite a lot throughout the song. Now, it doesn't matter if you're using a plectrum, a pick, or you're using your fingers here, it should sound good either way. Again, if you're using an acoustic guitar, it should also sound absolutely great. So we're going to play the open E string, so that is the low E string down here, with no fretting hand used at all. We're going to play only 3 notes here, E, G and A, so the E being the open string, the G being fret 3 on the E string, and the A being fret 5. Now we're going to play that low E string 3 times. Just as simple as that. We're then going to play it another 3 times, but a little bit faster. So if I put those 6 notes together quite slowly, we play it something like this. And then finally, the last 3 notes, we're going to play G, E, A, which is fret 3, the open string, and then fret 5. So it goes like this. So if I put that whole thing together slowly, should sound something like this. 3, 4. Now the notes there are quite easy, it's getting the rhythm right that's a little bit trickier. So take it slowly, listen to the track and try and emulate the rhythm. If I play it up to speed once, it should sound something like this. Okay, on to Sex on Fire by Kings of Leon. This one's a little bit trickier because you have to move your hand around a bit. Still only using one string, but we do have to change the position of the left hand on the guitar. Same string as we used for Another One Bites the Dust, the low E string. I've changed this slightly to make it a bit easier, but it should still be recognisable. First thing we're going to do is play the open string, followed by fret 9 on that same string. So we're then going to play fret 7 4 times. So if I put that together, what we've got so far, it's like this. Now we're going to repeat that whole thing 4 times, something like this. But that last time, instead of doing the E C sharp, the open string fret 9 again, we're actually going to do E A, which is open string fret 5. And go into the second section. So if I just play that whole thing again, and as we would lead up into the second section. And you're going to have to move your hand down there, so that's going to take a little bit of practice getting that right. So into the second section, which is similar to the first, we're going to start with that open E and fret 5 that we just did, and then we're going to play fret 4 4 times. And then we're going to repeat that whole thing again 4 times. So that open string, fret 5, and then fret 4 4 times. So it's like this. And then we're going to go back round into part 1 again, moving up to where we were before and finishing that little riff with open string and fret 9. So if I play the whole thing through for you, both parts 1 and 2 put together, should sound something like this. I'll play it quite slowly. 3. And you can keep going as many times round as you want to. Again, like Another One Bites the Dust, the rhythm is quite tricky to get right, so take it slow, listen to the track and be patient. Finally, the Peter Gunn theme. This one is a little bit easier, and it's the easiest one of the 3 rhythmically, certainly. We're using the same string as we've used before, that low E string. I'm going to start by playing the open string 2 times. We're then going to play fret 2 followed by the open string. So we put that together, we've got this. Then going to play fret 4 followed by the open string. So you put that together, we have this. And then finally we're going to play fret 5 followed by fret 4. So putting that all together slowly, we've got this. And you can repeat it as many times around as you like. Now in this one, all the notes are the same length, so practice keeping them nice and even. As always, take it slowly. So that's it. Now, as always, when you're learning and practicing these, slow down. Take it a little bit at a time. Whenever I learn something new, I always slow it right down. Don't attempt to play at the same speed as the record straight away. You'll just get incredibly annoyed with yourself by doing that. And that leads us nicely on to another point, which is frustration is okay. We all go through it. If you start feeling really bad, then just walk away, come back later. You might find that you suddenly make big improvements. Remember, all the greatest guitarists, they all started out as beginners. And finally, I find a metronome really helps. It helps your timing, helps keep things nice and even, and keeps your speed nice and slow. It stops your tendency to rush. There are loads of free software metronomes available for computers, for your phone, and there are very cheap actual hardware metronomes available on Amazon or at any good music retailer. Okay, so thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, then please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to get notified of new videos. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video. Cheers.